Hey guys, Emma here. Just wanted to let you know that this video is one segment from my much more in-depth course on coping skills and self-care. The course is on udemy.com and there's a link in the description with a coupon code where you can get a massive discount. So if you want to learn more coping skills or ways to manage your emotions when they're really intense, check out the link in the description. Okay, back to the video. Most cars can drive for hundreds of miles without oil, but without oil as a lubricant, the engine will be wearing itself down and destroying itself with every stroke, because the metal is like literally rubbing on metal. Eventually, driving without oil will destroy a car's engine. However, if you take the time to stop the car and get regular oil changes and new filters, and these filters, they remove little bits of metal and debris that can wear down the engine, the car can go for hundreds of thousands of miles. The oil lubricates the engine, preventing friction and keeping the car running smoothly. Like cars, we humans are capable of sprinting around and trying to do everything without taking breaks, but we can only last for a short while before we have a breakdown. Whether it's physical or emotional, we just aren't made to go, go, go without taking time to heal, rest, and rejuvenate. Self-care is what people do for themselves to maintain health and to prevent illness. It includes taking care of your body, working through emotions, developing healthy boundaries, and taking the time to rest and heal. In the short term, self-care may take more effort than coping, or it might feel uncomfortable, but self-care makes things better over time. And that's because self-care is about creating habits that lead to a sustainable life. In this section, you'll learn to take care of your body and mind in a way that renews your energy, resolves emotions, helps you make progress, find joy, and have better relationships with others. If self-care is so vital, why do so many people not do it? There's three main reasons. Number one, they say they don't have time for it. Number two, they think it's selfish. Or number three, they don't know how. So let's talk about the first one. I don't have time for self-care. If you think you don't have time for self-care, let me share a story with you. Once upon a time, a very strong woodcutter asked for a job with a timber merchant, and he got it. The pay was really good, and so were the work conditions. So for these reasons, the woodcutter was determined to do his best. His boss gave him an axe and showed him the area where he was supposed to work. The first day, the woodcutter brought 18 trees. "Congratulations," the boss said. "Keep working." Very motivated by the boss's words, the woodcutter tried harder the next day, but he could only bring 15 trees. The third day, he tried even harder, but he could only cut 10 trees. Day after day, he was bringing less and less trees. "I must be losing my strength," the woodcutter thought. He went to the boss and apologized, saying that he couldn't understand what was going on. The boss asked, "When was the last time you sharpened your axe?" "Sharpen? I had no time to sharpen my axe. I've been very busy trying to cut trees." As a mom of 3 girls under the age of 5, I certainly understand how busy we all are and how little time each of us has. But even though I'm busy almost every minute of the day, I've learned that I have to take time for self-care or I'm just not a good mom. When I'm not taking care of myself, I'm cranky with my kids, irritable with my husband, and frustrated about my life. I may be giving them all my time, but that doesn't mean I'm being the best mom and wife I can be. I've learned that when I schedule in a couple hours every week to do something that I enjoy, like my hobby metal detecting, and when I exercise and get enough sleep and make the time for at least a couple of social interactions a week, then I'm a better mom. I enjoy being around my kids more, I have a better attitude, and I actually get more done in less time. Let's talk about obstacle number 2. I'm afraid that it's selfish. Self-care is not selfish. It's allowing yourself to function at your best, to reach your purpose by channeling some energy, time, and resources toward self-maintenance. Just like a car goes further with oil, you function better when you take care of yourself. Self-care isn't selfish because it helps you be better for the people you love. If you think you don't have time for self-care, you need to check your perceptions. You've probably created the belief in scarcity, that there's not enough time, energy, or money to take care of yourself. But if you make an honest assessment, you're probably not helping others out by being all stressed out, exhausted, and at your wit's end. Of course, no one has enough time to do all the things they want or need to do. You have to choose your priorities, but self-care should be one of your priorities, because without it, you won't be as effective at your other priorities. Self-care is essential for mental health and personal growth. It doesn't happen naturally, it takes effort, but that effort eventually pays you back in increased productivity. You're able to get more done in less time because you're more efficient. Self-care helps resolve and prevent problems, saving you time in the future. And when you're not running at your wit's end, you'll have extra mental resources to face the challenges that come up. Every day provides a new opportunity for renewal, a fresh opportunity to recharge yourself instead of burning out. Obstacle number 3, I don't know how. Well, that's an easy one. In the next sections, I'm going to teach you some specific ways to take care of yourself so that you can plan activities that renew your body and spirit. You're going to learn skills for emotion processing, physical self-care, getting stuff done, finding joy, and strengthening your connections. So let's get started with emotion processing.